Welcome to Motherology, an opportunity to discuss all things motherhood, all the ups and downs and roundabouts and crazy. An opportunity for us to grow and tell our stories and become the best mums we can be, not because I'm going to tell you what to do, but because we're going to figure out how awesome we really are. All right, what love does. If we are on this journey, if we've gone through, and in my case, gone through the journey of becoming, and I can't say I've become. I'm becoming currently, but gone through a lot of the pain points of that journey. In the previous songs we've listened to and talked about the things that are important to overcome, the things that are difficult to push through, the pain points of birth, of birthing something, of birthing a project, of a dream, of who I am. I've been through a lot of those things. I will continue to go through those things. I will continue to revisit those things in my life as things change, as circumstances change, as my life changes, as my family changes. I will continue to revisit these things and grow. I intend to for the rest of my life. That's the dream. To just keep on growing, to keep educating myself in the wonderful things of life and the wonderful things of God and the wonderful things of who am I? Who am I? Like who I am, where it's all going. Fascinating adventure, amazing journey. Your life is that too. And when you've been through a lot of these pain points and gone through what you need to know that you're capable, know that you're able to do it again and 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 again. There is a moment where you're like, let me sit in this power for a minute. Let me sit in this moment. Let me sit in the moment of knowing what love does. Got it. Okay. And we've all had the feeling, we all know that we are capable of extraordinary things for and on behalf of the people that we love. What love does, it brings the fighter out in us. We can move mountains if we trust this love is bigger than us. We know that there's something bigger than us. I knew it, you knew it. When you had that first baby, you were like, mine. Nobody hurt, nobody touched, nobody hurt this child. Nobody come anywhere near this baby for any nefarious reasons. I didn't used to think I was capable of murder. Someone asked me in a geography lesson in high school, Oliver Bowles, he said, so if someone was attacking you, he was asking me questions about my faith. So if someone was attacking you and they were going to kill you, do you think you could kill them? Even in self-defense, would you murder someone, even though the 10 Commandments say do not murder? And I'd be like, I don't know. I don't know that I could. I don't know. In the moment, maybe, but I don't know. I don't think I want to murder anybody. And then I had a baby and went, oh, I could murder. Yep, totally. I could totally murder someone. I won't let anyone hurt this baby. Of course people hurt my children. Of course people do terrible things. Of course it happens. And as you get older, you go, oh, okay, hurt people. Right, got it. The bullies are annoying and whatever else they've been through. And they've been through some things. You go, okay, if someone was coming up to my child with a knife, yes. Quite possibly, if I had the presence of mind, I would probably defend my child with my own life or by taking out the other person. You have that strength. Love, when you love someone that much, when that motherly love, when that lioness takes over, good Lord, stand aside, watch out. We all have that feeling. We know what that feels like. We have all been activated into that feeling at some point in our lives where we know what the power of loving someone that much is capable of. Good and bad. But what happens when that feeling becomes the center of your being? Not, I'm going to kill you if you kill my child feeling. The love is so extraordinary and so overcoming of anything and everything that I am capable of anything. Oh my gosh. Love is so powerful for change and for the momentum necessary and the drive and the motivation to get something done. to do the difficult things, to wash up every single day. Love can do that. It can really, truly, honestly do that. And this song is about that as part of the center of who you've become. Because you're a mother and because you've overcome stuff and because you've done amazing things and because you've loved these children, you now know what love does. And I wrote this song. There's two versions of this song. The version on the album is a kind of gentle version, just my voice and a piano. The brilliant Darren Johnson playing on piano. Round of applause, please. Absolutely brilliant. He's a musical genius, that man. I wanted it to have a softness to it, even though it's fierce, even though it's a fierce song. There's something so beautiful about just going, all I need is love. All I need is my voice. All I need is a piano. I don't need lots of production to make this point. I just need this melody. I just need these words, because it is central and it is foundational and it is simple. It's very, very simple and yet very, very hard to live in that love, to live in the knowledge that it's given me immense power. Immense power. Love has done the most wonderful things in history on this planet. The most extraordinary things. Love, not war, not fighting, not being right, not needing to make your point. That just destroys things and people and places and lives and families and communities. But love isn't such interesting news, so we don't hear about it as much. But you know stories, I know stories of people that have taken in others and cared for them and nurtured them and loved them utterly and completely changed their lives with that love. Wonderful stories. Wonderful women who take on children that are not their own. Broken kids who have been hurt by their families. And it's the woman that steps in often. A mother that steps in so often. Men do it too. But more often than not, you'll find it's a woman. You'll find it's a mum. Even if she doesn't have children of her own, she's stepping in and she is saying, I am going to love you into wholeness. Or I'm just going to love you. Even if you stay broken, I'm going to love you. I'm going to be here. I'm going to overcome with you all the things that you are suffering through. That's what love does. That's what has changed history. That is how our lives are informed and our families are formed and our communities are built, our societies, our governments even. When they're built on a foundation of love and sacrifice, good Lord, that country is blessed. But it all starts at home and it all starts with an individual. It all starts with me. And if I can go through this journey and sit in this love and the power of it and it's what it can accomplish and then take it out into other people's lives, whether it's my own family or the communities around me or other people's children that I take in as my own, there is so much power in. If we all do that, the whole world changes. The whole world changes. You can only do what you can do. You can do what you're called to. You can do who you are. But if we all do that, whoa, just think about how that changes everything. I don't believe in false responsibility. I don't believe in doing things that are not my job to do, but I do believe in asking, what is my job here? What can I do? What is my part to play? And if we all play our part, everything changes. Everything. So listen to this song. Listen to the power of the words. It's bigger than us. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than our families. It's bigger. This love is bigger. It's bigger. There's something bigger than us. There's something greater. There's something more exciting and more overwhelming and overcoming than we have just naturally inside us. I think, for me personally, becoming a mother taught me about the love of God. That's what taught me. That's what I needed to do, honestly, to be able to go, oh, that's how you love me. You love me like this, these kids. are so extraordinary, and yet they've done nothing to deserve love. They haven't achieved anything. They were just born. They were inside me and I loved them. They didn't do anything. They grew and were birthed. They were part of the birthing process. They cooperated. Thank you, children. But there's a fierce love that we have before a baby's born or when a baby's born, where we're like, right? That's how God loves us. It's bigger. It's bigger than, I did this, so therefore you're proud of me. I achieved this, so therefore you can be happy with me. I am a certain way. I did this thing. I did all the right. I checked everything off the list. I outweighed the bad with the good. Therefore, you love me. That's not love. That's not love. That's not love. That's not love. That's codependence. That's conditional. Your baby was born, and if you weren't suffering with some form of postnatal psychosis, you loved that baby. You did. It overwhelmed you how much you loved that baby. It might have scared you how much you loved that baby. And this love that is bigger than us is that kind of love that is given to us. It's bigger than anything we thought we could ever deserve, because we don't really deserve it. We didn't do anything to earn it. It just is. It just is. It is available. It is beautiful. It is powerful. It is overcoming. It is incredible and extraordinary. And this love that we have been given, that we know what it feels like. I'm going to love that baby with all of me. All of me is going to love this child. And it's not till they're much older that they start achieving things and making us look good. Don't fall into the trap of living vicariously through your children and making them little mini dreams of yours that you didn't become yourself. Yeah, they can achieve stuff. If it changes the amount you love them, then you need to look hard into your heart and figure out why you love one kid more than another because they did better in school this year or got better grades. That's not cool. That's not love. That's conditional. True love is unconditional. And no matter how badly my kids do in school, or how well they do in school, or how poorly they keep their rooms tidy or don't make their beds, I don't stop loving them. It's not possible for me to stop loving my kids, I don't think. I don't think it's possible. Thankfully, they haven't pushed me to the absolute limit of having to test that. But they are loved. They are. And I do think one of the main points of being a parent is to make sure your children know that they're loved. And it's really hard to do that if you don't fully feel loved yourself. We're back to this. I'm going to keep going on about it. If we can live in the love that is bigger than us, if we can make it the simple central part of ourselves and our being and our doing, then trust me, your kids are going to feel loved. If you feel loved, if you're relaxed, if you're not stressed all the time, there is a beautiful exchange that happens where you're able to just be yourself, and it gives your kids permission to be themselves. And you love yourself, and it gives your kids permission to love themselves. It's vital. There's a lot of kids hating themselves right now, and there's a lot of parents hating themselves right now. There is a direct correlation. And the more you can receive the love that is available to you, whether you believe in God or not, doesn't actually matter. There is love available to you. Whether you receive it from God or you receive it from others or you receive it from taking a walk and breathing in beautiful air, there is love available to us that if we will receive it and love ourselves with that love and breathe in the beauty of who we are and what we were made to do and who we were made to be, your kids will kind of figure it out. Because they do what we do. They don't do what we say. So work on you, work on receiving that love, work on having it at your center. There's another version of this song that is really beautiful, but it's very produced, and there's orchestra and there's drums and there's all sorts going on. And it's a lovely version to listen to if you need it as a pep talk. If you need this song as more of a pep talk, listen to that version. It's from a movie called The Waterman. My husband directed this movie. I don't think it's actually in the movie, but we used the song to help promote the movie. And if you look up What Love Does and my name, you'll see two versions. The Waterman version is very produced, but it's one of those, come on, let's go, let's get it, let's do it. If you need a pep talk, listen to that one. If you need to meditate on this, listen to the version from the album that is simple and grounding, and it is what you need at the center of your soul. Go get it.